Okay, I'll be recording. They took advantage of it, and many decades after that scenario, you will notice that a lot of us can't do without the internet. The internet is the world now. I mean, if you don't have access to the internet, you are considered probably an outsider or an old school or somebody. Even old people in their 70s, in their 80s are using the internet. They are using smartphones, because it has become part and parcel of our lives. So the same thing with blockchain and Bitcoin. Okay, it's just the same thing. In the next couple of years, probably 10, 20, 30, 45, 50 years from now, um, the Bitcoin, if you don't understand, at least you don't necessarily need to know the technicalities, how it works. You don't even necessarily need to know how to write a code. Don't need to be a blockchain developer, like writing a code, but at least probably how to just do basic things with buy, sell, send to somebody, receive from somebody, understanding what a Bitcoin wallet is, basic things like what a bit and how to send, before we now start talking about the price, before we now start talking about, okay, what causes it to rise. Like last year, that was in March last year, between February and March, one Bitcoin was selling for around 3,800. But today one Bitcoin is around $38,000, $40,000. Just less than a year from that period. So understanding, before we even come to price, understanding just the basis of what Bitcoin is very, very, you need to be part and parcel of it from now. And that was why I said Bitcoin the next decade, in the next 10 years from now, it's going to be a whole new scenario. It's going to be a whole new dimension, because apart from just payments, sending and transferring, blockchain has evolved to a point where you can use blockchain for different things. There are so many projects out there, projects like VChain, where you can use blockchain for supply. Projects like Ethereum, where blockchain is used for smart contracts, and so many other things. So basically, having said that, I'll just quickly run through what Bitcoin is, the advantage of the technology to developing countries, even not only developing countries, to every other countries all over the world. Okay. So the history of Bitcoin, let me talk about the history of Bitcoin. The white paper was made public in 2008. Bitcoin itself was launched on January 2009. So right now, Bitcoin is 12 years old. So guys, for the old guys, please stay with me. After this introduction, then we'll go into the nitty-gritty of what we want to talk about today. But I just want to quickly run through this for people that are new. Okay. So Bitcoin was started by a pen name that is known by Satoshi Nakamoto. Nobody knows who this guy is. Is a pen name. And like I love to say, I like saying this, that this is the best thing, this is the wisest thing that this guy has done. If you understand the history of digital money or digital currency, I don't know anybody in the house, if you know this digital currency, we used to call it e-gold. Who is in the house that have heard about e-gold? You can just raise up your hand. I'm not talking about the OGs or the old people in the group, in the WhatsApp group. I'm talking about new people. If I heard about e-gold, okay, I'm seeing a couple of people, okay, that I've heard about e-gold. Okay, now basically, in the era of e-gold, that was in the early 90s, early mid-90s to late 90s, up to the I think in the early 2000s thereabout, before they shut it down. It was the currency or the money that we used to pay online then. I remember, that we used to do transactions on the internet, back in the days. It gives you a lot of freedom. Well, I'll think about it, Nandi. So it gives you a lot of freedom, e-gold. But then the FBI shut it down because they said they are using e-gold for terrorism, for money, for people using it to move money legally and what have you. That is not recognized by the government. And they could shut it down because they know the owner there's a phase to that digital money. Okay, so they pick up the man and shut down the server and took over the business and took over all the money. Please, if you are coming in, please, could you just please mute yourself, please? If you are new and you're coming in, just mute yourself.
It's
So I haven't said that, but the best thing that Satoshi did was he was anonymous. Nobody knows who he was. So his identity still remain anonymous till today. So and then we one of the beautiful thing about Bitcoin is that it has 21 million. We're going to be having 21 million Bitcoin that will be ever mine. If you are just coming into the space, you'll be hearing this word mine. The word mine means created or printed. Unlike paper money, we used to say money is printed. But with cryptocurrency, we used to use the word we use is mine. That you mine it, So it's 21 million. Bitcoin is the only currency, in the world that is deflationary. That means every other currency are inflationary. Let me quickly explain what that means. I want to believe that a lot of us are, Africans, Nigeria. I can see some of my people, some of my white people here on the board, but the majority of us are Africans, so you understand what I'm saying. Now, you understand the story of Uganda. Their former president, by the name of I've forgotten his name now. He's a general, he was printing money every now and then. He was printing money, and then the currency. Thank you, my brother. So and then because of too much of that currency in circulation, their currency became so bad. The one that is even very recent, that even if they born you yesterday, if you don't know the story of Idi Amin, if you are born yesterday, you know this one. This one that happened recently in Zimbabwe. They started they printed too much money, so it causes inflation. And then their currency now, they say if you want to buy it, as we speak in Zimbabwe, they don't spend the Zimbabwe money again. What they spend is dollars, American dollar. And Zimbabwe is one of the countries in the world today where Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies has really gained ground, because it's an alternative for paper money. And I'm in the course of this short training, I'm also going to be talking about why every other country all over the world will be adopting Bitcoin and other cryptocurrency. Now, having said that, even Venezuela had the same problem. The South America, Venezuela used to be the richest country in South America, because they have as of today, they have the largest deposit of crude oil in the world. So they also have that issue, because they overprinted too much money. Having said that, Bitcoin mining will end by 2140. What that means is that there won't be any more mining of Bitcoin. And that's why you see that price of Bitcoin is going up. I'm going to also talk about that later. So let me continue. I'm going to come to that later and talk about why Bitcoin can move from $3,800 in March to $41,000 in January 2021. Okay, so Bitcoin, one of the advantages of Bitcoin is that it's a completely open form of money. It's completely open. That means anybody can open an account and start using it. You will not appreciate what we mean by completely open form of money if you have not experienced it before. Like, for example, you want to open a bank account. Probably you go to Ghana, you want to open a bank account. The first thing they ask you to do, they'll be asking for your ID. They want to see your ID. They want to see and if you are not a Ghanaian citizen, they will not allow you to open a bank account. So Bitcoin takes away that. Then it's completely borderless. Like I said, from you can stay in Nigeria and transfer money to somebody in Ghana or somebody in India, somebody in Australia in less than 2 minutes, and the person receive it, and the person can collect it. It's also decentralized. That means there's no government intervention. I don't know how many of us have read the latest story in Nigeria. I mean, one of the worst thing that human beings are facing today is government intervention with our money. I mean, the latest news that is in Nigeria now, the federal government, the APC-led federal government wants to borrow money from. If you have money in your savings account that is dormant, the government wants to take it from you. They want, and they are saying they want to borrow it. How many people have heard that? I've seen that stuff. How many people, if you heard that story, the federal government of Nigeria wants to take your money. And the question I was asking somebody, I said, what if that money that they want to take from you, what is the money that you are saving in that account and then you don't want to use it? So they will say, because you have not made withdrawal in the past 2 years, they will now take that money from you. You know, that is the issue with having government having affairs with our money. And that's what Bitcoin has come to take away. In Greece in 2008, during the global pandemic, 2008, 2010, the federal government of Greece was rationing the amount each citizen can collect from their bank account. It has happened before in Brazil before too, in the early 1970s. I'm afraid if coronavirus and lockdown continue the way it's going, it will happen in Nigeria, and not only in Nigeria, in many other countries, that the government will tell you that you have 10,000 naira in your account, and they will tell you can only collect 500 naira per month from that 10,000 naira. It's going to happen if nothing changes from now to the end of, from now to say mid-year. If nothing changes from now to then. So now Bitcoin has gone beyond, like I wrote on one of my social media account, I was saying it has gone beyond it's not just I buy at 1 naira and I'm selling at 10. It's a phenomenon. It's something that is changing. It's going to change the world, and it has started changing the world. It takes away that government intervention. Government, will not be able to be intervening in your money. It's your money, you should be able to spend it. So it's completely permissionless. Like I said, no third party. There's no third party. Then another thing with the blockchain and Bitcoin is that fees are very low compared to your normal traditional banking. Your fees are very low. It is complete. It's the first complete global kind of money. That means Ade can be in Lagos and send money to Suzanne in Australia, or to Janet in Brazil, or to John in Germany. I haven't said that. So like I said, BIC is also revolutionizing the digital space. The blockchain technology has given us a platform of trust. Currency is just the first application of Bitcoin. Like I said, there are other applications that are using the blockchain technology. Now you can communicate money to another person, online. You can transfer money to another person online. Other values such as buying and selling of properties, legal services, and other services can also be, communicated. As a matter of fact, there are some countries that are putting, voting results on the blockchain. Like you see what is happening in the US today, where they are complaining of voting irregularity. With blockchain, that will be out of the way. Okay. Okay, the third world countries. I'll quickly run over to then I'll continue with the so in a nutshell, that is just for the new people. I just quickly want to run you through what Bitcoin is and and whatnot before I continue. So I'll okay, yeah, sure, it should be available. If you can't hear anything, somebody's saying they can't hear anything, that means it's from your end, it's not from here, because every other person can hear what I'm saying. So I haven't said that. So basically this is what Bitcoin is doing to our world. Let me take you to let's talk about the technical aspect. Okay, so we're going to be talking about the technical aspect. So guys, I hope you can see my screen, right? So now I was talking about the fact that Bitcoin price. Let me go there. I want to show you the price of Bitcoin last year on this site. I want to show you it so that you see what we are saying. A lot of people used to ask me this question, and I'll quickly run through it. I want to answer that question. Okay, so this is the price of Bitcoin around that 15th of March, $5,392. That's the price. How many people can see if you can see my screen, please let me know. I want to be sure I'm communicating.
We can see your screen.
Okay, thank you. So so this is the price of Bitcoin this is in March last year. You can see that it's 5,000. If I go back, let me go and look for I think that was around towards the end of March. Hold on. Okay, still around that 5,000. There's one place that I'm looking for, that area where price is around 3,000. No, it's still around 5,000. I think it's beginning of March, I think. No. Okay, I'm going to stay with 5,000. Yep. Okay, let's stay with 5,000. Okay, now you can see the price around this period is $5,392 per one Bitcoin. So the question right now that people are asking that, how come it went as high as 40,000 today? It's around 40,000. So let me go back to the day's price. Now, as of today, you can see the price. It's around $38,000. I mean, it actually did 41,000 like I think on Saturday yesterday. Was ranging around that area. It's still ranging around that area. So the question is, how did it go from that price to this price? So because a lot of people used to have asked me that question, and I say, okay, let me answer that question today. The reason, like I said, if you are in the room, if you started the meeting with me from the beginning, you see me talking about the deflationary quality of Bitcoin. Bitcoin as a digital money or as a digital currency, is deflationary in nature. What that means is that it's the number one, more will not be mined. That's number one. Number two, we have what we call halving every 4 years, where there's a Bitcoin supply is cut in half, is divided by 2. So that means the supply is reduced. And according to economists, when demand is high, when supply is low, price goes up, right? When supply is low, demand will be high and the price will go up. So basically, that's what is driving it. There's an example I like using that most Nigerians can relate to. In the early 2000s, when telecommunications, mobile phone first came to Nigeria, during the days of Econet, during the days of buy one get one free, to get one SIM card, you pay 40,000 naira, right? I mean, you need 40,000 naira to get a SIM card. But today, practically, SIM cards are free, right? Because you have other players are coming to the market. So there's more supply. There's a lot of supply in the market right now. So what that means is that a lot of people now can have access to it. There's competition. Okay. So the same thing goes with Bitcoin. Bitcoin reduces supply every 4 years. And that's why if you have been online and if you have been following the story of Bitcoin, you always see some people, they will say, by 10 years time, Bitcoin should be worth $1 million per one. And it's true. It's true. If you are not buying Bitcoin now, if you don't have Bitcoin now, in the next 2, 3, 4 years, you'll not be able to afford it. As of today, a lot of people cannot afford it, right? Because it's too expensive. At $40,000 for one Bitcoin, it's very expensive. So in the next couple of years, it will be totally out of reach of a lot of people's hands. That's the truth. And that's because of that deflationary nature. And that's what gives it value, because it's deflationary. And that's why it's also outperforming gold. Because gold, there's a supply, an infinite supply of gold today in the world. So Bitcoin, actually take that into consideration. And that's why price of Bitcoin will keep going up from now to eternity. So having said that, you can also see other cryptocurrency. Now, when it now comes to Bitcoin cryptocurrency trading, the question a lot of people ask, and this is where a lot of people are confused. How do I now participate in this market? That's not the topic for today, but I'll tell you how you can participate anyway. How do I? Because right now in the cryptocurrency market, we have there are over 8,000 cryptocurrency. If you can see on my right hand, 8,000 cryptocurrency. Okay, it's a lot. So how do you manipulate? How do you maneuver yourself around that? I'll come back to that probably towards the end of the class. I haven't said that. If you look at the market capitalization on Bitcoin, this is the first time we are entering the 1 trillion, area in the cryptocurrency. And like I love to say, this is the best time for you to learn about cryptocurrency, because cryptocurrency is just taking off. Bitcoin is about to take off. And in the next couple of years, 3, 4 years, this market capitalization will be around, say, 10 trillion. Okay. Having said that, let's look at the what Bitcoin is doing compared to other cryptos. Okay, I'm going to talk about what it's doing briefly. You can see this the market capitalization has gone above the previous high. The highest we have done was around that $821 billion. So this year it has taken off. It has gone beyond that market capitalization. It has hit over a little bit above $1 trillion. Okay, if I go down a little bit, so you can see the market capitalization of other cryptocurrency compared to Bitcoin around this area. This is Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the one around there. You can see that the difference is very high. After Bitcoin, you see Ethereum. Bitcoin is around 69%. Ethereum is like around 10%. Okay. So if I go down, okay, there's let me go back to Bitcoin dominance. Where you are seeing my my cursor, this is Bitcoin dominance. Okay. The reason why this is like that is because Bitcoin is the first cryptocurrency, and as such, because it's the first cryptocurrency, a lot of people are paying attention to it. Even institutions, there are institutional traders like PayPal, like Grayscale. The big boys are coming in right now. So Ethereum is the next coin that is next to Bitcoin. This is the next coin that is next to Bitcoin. So and Ethereum market capitalization is still very, very low compared to Bitcoin. And that's why in the group, if I've been in the group, in the paid group, you always hear me talk about it. You guys, you always hear me talk about buying Ethereum. I've been talking about buy Ethereum since last year when it was around $200. And I know I have many people in the house. If you're in the house and you bought Ethereum last year, let me see. Let me know, please. Let me see your hand. Oh, somebody said they can't see, but they can hear. Okay. I think I have some people. Okay. Okay, Richard. So basically, Ethereum is next to Bitcoin. Okay. So in this meeting, I'm not going to be talking about the whole everything, how you can buy, how you can sell. I'm just trying to just sensitize you, inform you, and let you understand, that this is the best time for you to come on board. I have a course. Let me talk about my course. I have a video course where I teach people how to trade, how to participate in this beautiful market, and then how you can understand it. Okay. A short meeting like this cannot you can't understand everything within this short meeting, because we'll soon be rounding up. So what I would say is I'll drop the link to that course. You can buy that course. It's just 25,000. But if you are in this meeting, I'll be doing a discount sales. So I'll be dropping in the next 2 days to 20,000 naira. So for those that are interested, I'll be dropping into 20,000. So if you're interested, you can I'll drop the link probably on the chat box. For those that send out mail,
it's still high. You see high for 20,000 though.
It's not high. If you
no, it's
not. It's not. In fact, if you check the crypto space in Nigeria, my course is about the cheapest. It's about the cheapest. Just ask anybody. I know some of the guys in Nigeria that are selling their course for $1,000, and they don't trust me. Ask anybody that have been part of the of my course, that knows about my course. They will tell you, my course is about the best course in that country. And by the way, I paid for a course before here in the US for $2,000 for a crypto course. So it's knowledge. If you say, like I say, if you say education is expensive, try ignorance. So I'm not going to. It's 20,000 naira, and it's just going for 2 days. After 2 days, it's going to go back up. As a matter of fact, I'm thinking of increasing the price before the end of this year. So that's, by the way, if you're interested, just drop a message on the chat box. I'll be dropping. Yeah, hello.
Yeah, I have a question. You know, Ethereum is it a deflationary digital currency as well? And for the rest of them, are they just like they operate like Bitcoin as well?
You are breaking. Oh, I can't hear you. Can you write out your question in the chat box? I'll read it. Okay.
It's already in the chat box.
Okay. I'll check it. Okay. This is what I'll do. Let me take some questions before I continue. For the new old people that are joining, that are in the class and that in the WhatsApp group, I spoke about. I want to talk about a particular coin today. So please, after taking your questions, then I'll quickly talk about that coin. I told people to buy that coin when it was $3. I mean, I started buying that coin when it was around $2. As of today, it's around $9, $9.5. So I've done like in about 8 months, I've done about on that particular coin for my on my long-term portfolio on that particular coin. I've done like about 600% thereabout on that coin. So one of the beautiful thing about the crypto space is the kind of money you make. By the time you join us, I mean, you understand what I'm saying. People that are already on board, they know what I'm saying. I mean, if you look at the screen, look at Ethereum, the last 7 days, it has done 39%. Look at XRP has done 40%. Look at Bitcoin Cash, it has done 53%. Look at Cardano has done 57%. And these are some of the coins that we recommended. You know, look at Stellar. Stellar has done 110%. These are percentages that no bank in this world can pay you in 3, 4, 5 years. They won't pay you. I'm telling you. And these coins, they do it in 7 days, in 2 days, in 1 day. Look at Bitcoin Silver, it has done 51%. Look at EOS, 11%. These are insane returns. I mean, if you have been receiving my mail, you see guys that some of the testimonies that I share in the mail, some of the guys in the group that have done $1,000 to $10,000 in no time. So I'm going to be taking questions now. Please. So let me go to the chat box. If you have questions, Ethereum is not okay. Tosin is saying Ethereum is not deflationary. Yes, it's not. But then you have to understand the difference between Ethereum and Bitcoin. Ethereum is not money, it holds. Ethereum is a utility token that allows all that token to be built on it. You know, and makes use of its blockchain is based on smart contracts. It allows other coin. I mean, you can build dApps. We call it dApps. That's you know, you can build dApps on it. I mean, those are I'm trying to look for the word. Like we used to say, Bitcoin is has no government intervention. So Ethereum allows you to build dApps on it, and that's the difference. And as a matter of fact, in the next couple of years, you will see that Ethereum, a lot of people will be using I mean, companies, organizations, even as we speak, they are using Ethereum because it's very, very flexible. It's very, very flexible, right? So having said that, let me take. I think there's another person that wants to ask me a question.
Hi, boss.
Okay, go ahead.
Please, I want to ask, how about we that don't really know, like novice into the cryptocurrency? What course will be best for us, please?
Yeah, I've talked about a course I have that I say you can buy. I'll drop the link. What I'm going to do, I'm going to drop the link on the chat box. Okay, I'm going to drop the link on the chat box. You can purchase it from the link. And I'm going to also, okay, let me drop the account number on the chat box. It's 20,000 for between now and Tuesday. And then to go back to the price. Somebody say which coin can I recommend for? Okay, probably what I'm going to do in this class, I'm going to recommend one coin that we can buy that's for free. But for people that are in the paid WhatsApp group, they understand what I'm saying. Okay, but before I recommend the coin, let's talk about this coin that I said we are going to talk about today. The coin is known as Polkadots. Okay, I'm not saying this is the coin you should go and buy. And I just want to talk about it briefly. Why Polkadots is a coin you have to look at. Polkadots is a coin that is the guy that started Polkadot. is also the same guy that actually built the blockchain of Ethereum, the programming language of Ethereum known as Solidity. And then I'm going to be talking about the advantage of Polkadots as touching other cryptocurrency, especially above okay. So I'm going to be using this slide shortly. Okay. This slide is prepared by multi.io, and I think they did a very good justice to this subject matter. So I'm going to be using them to just explain what it is. So Polkadot is a new generation blockchain secured by nominated proof of stake. If you understand the blockchain space, you understand what we mean by proof of stake. Like for example, Bitcoin is built on the blockchain known as the proof of work. Okay. Why coins like ADA, like ADA, coins like Stellar and others like Link, they are built on what we call the proof of stake. Okay. Is a staking mechanism that allows for two types of network actors, validators, and to secure the network. So it has what we call substrate. Substrate is an open source framework that lets you build entire configurable blockchain in a minimal time. Now, one of the beautiful things that Polkadot does, it allows you to build blockchain in a very, very, very faster time, like in no time. I mean, that's one of the beautiful things that it does, and it's absolutely decentralized. It's totally decentralized. Having said that, it has two powerful characteristics that is built on the Polkadot blockchain. The first one is the main component of the system, the relay chain, provides a shared consensus between parachains and facilitate cross-chain interoperability. Now, what this means is that you can move your coin, a coin from, say, on the Ethereum blockchain to another blockchain. It allows the blockchain to communicate, just like we have in Nigeria. We have what we call NIBS, NIBSS. If you're in the banking industry, you understand what I'm saying. That means NIBS is the side of CBN that allows you to transfer money from Access Bank to GTB. It allows you to transfer money from First Bank to every other bank. So it allows them to interoperate. That means it allows them to communicate. So Polkadot has that characteristic. I mean, this is the first blockchain in the blockchain space that allows you to do that transaction. Before it's never possible. Okay, it's never possible before. I would say that. Then we have parachain. Parachain is, you can build your own dApps on the Polkadot ecosystem. They are free to use. So parachains are free to use their own token, their platform for transaction fee. And another beautiful thing about parachains, unlike Ethereum, the ERC20 tokens, like for example, Link is built on Ethereum, right? But then if you want to transfer Link from somebody to another person, you need to have Ethereum, so that the transfer fee you are going to pay is going to be in Ethereum. But with Polkadot, when you are transferring from the Polkadot ecosystem to another blockchain that is also built on Polkadot, you can use your own, the cryptocurrency can use its own fee. Okay, unlike if you are in the space, you understand what I'm saying. I'm not talking to the new people, I'm talking to the old people. You understand what I'm saying? You don't need let's say you want to transfer Link on Polkadot. You don't need to use Polkadot. You don't need to use dots to transfer that Link. You can use Link to pay fees. Okay, it has what we call the cross-chain message passing. That means they can also communicate. They have collators. Then one of the beautiful things that Polkadot has that makes it better than, let me use that word, better than Ethereum, it allows for bridges. It allows for bridges. That means it allows them to also bridge. There's like a bridge between Polkadot and other blockchain. Okay. The dot token use case facilitates the security of the network, and the more applications built on top of Polkadot, the more dot tokens are put to use in the platform for the leasing of parachain slots. So I think I'll stop it. Probably later I'll do a video for those that are in the class in the paid group, so that I'll be able to explain better on what Polkadot is. But basically, what Polkadot has built is the fact that it allows other networks to communicate with each other. Okay, and then it also has one of the fastest way you can transfer. I mean, for Ethereum, you can only do 15 transactions per second for the present Ethereum, for Ethereum 1.0. But for Polkadot, you can do 1,000 transactions per second, which is very huge. Okay, so I'll take for that question before I continue, probably rounding up.
Hi, boss.
Okay, Femi. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, please, this how, how can someone acquire it? Is it on Binance?
Yeah. Polkadot is on Binance. You can buy it on Binance.
What's the name of the coin on Binance, please?
It's DOT.
Okay, dot.
Yeah. It's a good coin. So it's one of the coins that I can recommend. There are so many coins. If you want to know about more coins that we can recommend, you can come to once you join the group, then I always drop coins that you can recommend. Okay, Ademabo says, what's the fastest way to invest? Yeah. The fastest way to invest is to number one, like what I always encourage people to do. Number one is to get the knowledge first. That's my own. Understand just the nitty-gritty, how to buy, how to sell. I mean, there are people in the paid group that when they took my course, they don't even know anything about cryptocurrency. Until Victor, I don't know if Victor is in the group, is in the house. If you have guys, if you are in the paid group, and it's your first time, I mean, before you took my course, you don't know about cryptocurrency. Can you raise your hand, please?
Hello, boss.
Okay, Abide. Okay, thank you. So can you share your experience with us, Abide?
Hello, boss.
Yeah, hello. Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah. I'm one of the one for the pay course.
Okay, before you bought the course, do you know anything about cryptocurrency?
No,
Okay.
nothing.
So now, how are you doing? How are you doing now with it?
Yeah, like what I would say to the new people, because sometimes people see things like this and they don't really understand, have so much knowledge about it. Some feel like 25,000 is before I joined, or like 25,000. They just were like, that was too much. And I check other places. You were the cheapest, bro. And not just the cheapest, you guide us through the line 24/7. And that was the best course ever. Your course was the best course ever, and it changed my life in many ways. In the group, I don't talk much. I just see, because every time you always update us, and 24/7, any question you want, you always get an answer to that. So for me, guys, anybody you have interested in, 25,000 is nothing. It's nothing.
Thank you so much.
You don't need to have any knowledge. I never have any other thing. Nothing. I don't even know nothing about Bitcoin. When I joined, I only saw it on 2Day Enos post. I saw your post on 2Day Enos. So that was when I contacted him. I bought the course.
Okay, thank you, my brother. God bless you. So basically,
okay.
So what I would say is that if you to invest, if you know about, and it's not so hard. Please don't be bothered by the rhetorics of the technicalities. It's not hard. If you basically, what you need is just somebody to guide you. Okay, and like I've had to, and to be sincere, I've had some of the course, some people that produce course, some of my friends that have been fighting me, that are asking why am I charging people so little? I say, because it's not about the money. I mean, God has actually blessed me through the cryptocurrency. God has blessed me, through Bitcoin. So it's not about collecting money from people. Just as a matter of fact, 2 years ago, somebody like Celestine is from Port Harcourt. You can testify to this. I used to do it for free, But I actually noticed that people don't take it serious. You know, when I do video and I post it, they don't watch it. So I say, okay, let me put a price on it. Okay. So basically, when you get the knowledge, you'll be able to, on your own, you'll be able to do buy and sell. You'll be able to, and it's a skill. For example, I've relocated to the United States now for 2 years, and this is what I've been doing. And this is what I've been paying my bills. I've not been working for anybody. I work from home. I go out when I want to. I have time with my kids. You know, I do what I want to do. You know, so it's a skill that when you learn it in Nigeria, anywhere you are in the world, anywhere, it's something that you'll be doing on your own. You know, you can analyze the market. You know, so it's a beautiful skill that you can acquire. So I think I see somebody raise their hand, so like I'll just take. So I hope I answered your question. Yeah, signals. Yes, I provide signals on the paid group, on the WhatsApp group. When you join the WhatsApp group, that's the account. If you want to pay, that's the account to pay to, just 20,000 naira. And if for the next 2 days, before I take it up again. Okay. Somebody's asking me. Femi, I think I saw Femi's question before I. Okay, what other service? Femi say what other service? Well, I have an exchange website called Shifty Currency where you can buy and sell Bitcoin. I teach this, and I have a site where you can do that too. Yes, it's a paid group. It's a paid group. We have a WhatsApp group. So I'm going to take one more question. So I'm going to take, I think, some Aminu. Okay. Aminu, you want to ask a question? Okay, I don't think somebody. So let me just take one more. Who can buy the coin? Now, where can you buy the coin from? From exchanges. Yes, you can buy the coin. No, I don't trade. Futures. I don't trade futures. I trade forex. I trade cryptocurrency. I don't trade futures. Oh, you say how quickly? I don't see. It's very liquid. I mean, this is a 1 trillion market, $1 trillion. Is it okay? I'm going to do that. It's a $1 trillion market. So you can yes, it's very. As a matter of fact, as of last year where a lot of people are joining, the market cap is around that 500 billion, 600 billion. So you know, just took off this year. So it's a very liquid market where you can do buy and sell, and you can get your money out as soon as you can. Okay. So I'll be rounding up soon. I'll just take a couple of more questions. If you have another question, you can just raise up your hand, or probably unmute yourself. Who is Aminu? You can unmute yourself and ask a question.
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah.
Sorry, what's your name?
Unduka.
Okay, Unduka. Yeah.
Yeah. I just want to ask. I have one. Is you were talking about people that got involved in the private group, which I am one of them, right?
Oh yeah.
And definitely, yeah, I've known about crypto for 2-3 years, but one thing I can still testify is I think about December, about mid-December, less than a month ago, I knowingly invested about 2,000-3,000 on some coins that were called in the group, and by today or by yesterday, I can still say, oh, I have made double of what I invested in less than a month.
Okay, that's good. That's good, Unduka. And
So,
Unduka, I've never seen you ask questions in the group. I guess I have so many people in that group that doesn't really talk. That so many silent.
But I read through and pick stuffs.
All right, that's
handy.
good. That's good.
But yeah,
I'll be calling some coins tomorrow, some beautiful coins for 2021. 6 coins that I'm studying, and they are doing very well. So just stay awake
for that, definitely.
Just stay awake.
But for people that want to make decisions and all that, yes, it has been. It's not like it's all rosy, but when you sit down, I think out of about 6 to 7 coins that I bought, it was only one, and which was the XRP because of the current what do you call it? Legal issue.
Yeah.
But all in all, like I said, I've made times 2 of what I invested.
in just in and that's in less than a month. Oh, because if you join it, that means if you join December and today is on the 10th, that's less than a month.
It's on the 10th, so it's less than a month, and that is after even adding my losses from XRP. Yeah.
Wow.
So
wow, wonderful.
Yeah. So all in all, it's been a wonderful ride, really.
Wow, that's beautiful. That's lovely. Like I said, tomorrow I'll be dropping 6 coins that for those in that group, you know, for the 2021. I'll be studying those coins. So basically, one of the beautiful things about cryptocurrency is because, like I said, it's an emerging market. It's an emerging market. And this, for those of us that are just starting, that are coming in, I mean, this is the best time. I mean, because institutional money is coming in, big boys are coming in, and as you can see, in less than 2 weeks, the market capitalization has gone to $1 trillion. Imagine when it gets to 10 trillion, 20 trillion. You know, that means a lot of money are moving in this market. That means this market is still very young at 1 trillion. The New York Stock Exchange is, it's running to trillions of dollars. The gold market is around 10, 12 trillion dollars. So Bitcoin is still very young. This cryptocurrency, space is still very, very young. This is the best time to get started. Yeah, somebody said, do I regularly give trading piece? Yes, I tell you what to buy and sell. Yeah, the payment is for both. If you pay now, you get the video course, and then you are added to the WhatsApp group. Okay. So it's for both. Okay.
Please, I want to ask you.
Yeah, somebody's asking. Hello.
Yeah, I want to ask, how do we buy other coins like ADA, Ethereum? Is it by swapping our Bitcoin or buy from someone that has it?
Are you in the group? Are you in the paid group?
Yes, but I genuinely.
Okay, genuinely. I think I explained how you can buy. You can buy from Binance.
But those of us that are not using Binance, like other apps,
okay. Which one are you using? Which one are you using?
Clever app.
Eh?
Clever app.
Okay, Clever. I don't think they have ADA there. It's not all exchanges that have ADA. Okay, let me show you how you can see exchanges that have a coin that you want to buy. Okay, I don't plan to do that, but let me quickly show you. Are you with me? Okay. So let's say you want to buy a coin and you want to know if that coin is, you want to know the exchange to buy it from. Once you come to coinmarketcap.com, this website, you come to the search button and then you type that coin, the ADA. So this is ADA. This is the coin that you want to buy. You want to know if you want to know the exchange where you can buy it from. Okay. So you scroll up. Once you scroll up, you see where the road market. Hello. You see where the road market. You click on it. You can hear me, right? So you click on it. Once you click on it, you see all them. You see where you can buy. These are exchanges where you can buy it. You can buy it on Binance. You can buy it on BTC. You can buy it on Upbit. You can buy it on eBTC. You can buy it on all these exchanges that are listed. Okay. There are some coins, and when you check it, you will see some exchange that you can buy it from. So these are the exchange. That means the next thing you need to do is now to go and register with these exchanges. Okay, you need to register with this exchange. If you pick one and register, and then you fund it with Bitcoin, and then you purchase the coin you want to buy. So that's just how to do that. Okay. So okay, somebody's saying, yeah, somebody said, do you regularly give? Yeah, Femi, I do. Am I worried about a bubble burst? This week I'm going to be doing another webinar for those in the paid group, and I'll explain when we should be expecting a bubble burst. Now, if you are conversant with cryptocurrency market, you understand that it's a cycle, and we are in the bull cycle right now. That's why we're having all the prices going up. Before now, we were formerly in the bear cycle around 2018. From 2018 to early 2019, even till say mid 2019. So the cryptocurrency market is a cycle. We have the bear cycle, the bear period, and then we have the bull season, the bear season and the bull season. Okay. So right now, having a bubble is not if you follow the trend in the last 10 years, the bubble, when this bull run will bust, we should be around towards the end of the year, probably. Although before now and towards the end of the year, we'll be having price drop. For example, if you look at the yes, when you buy this thing, you add it to the group. So okay, I was saying that if you look at the Bitcoin price, it has dropped 7%. Okay, it has dropped 7%. So now during that period between now and when we have a bear, even a bear market, a full bear market, we're having price drops like this. Okay, so I hope I answered your question. So I'll take one more question and then we'll call it a day. Okay. Then guys, I'll either do a video for Polkadots very well, because I couldn't really explain it very, because I see we have a lot of newbies and I want to just try and answer the question. So what I'm going to do is during the week, probably I'll do a video, but I'll put it up on YouTube and explain Polkadot very well so that you can make a buying decision. But Polkadot is a very good project. You should buy, and you are buying. If you want to buy Polkadot now, please, you hold it for a long time. It's going to do very well over time. I'm seeing Polkadot in the next, say, 2, 3, 4 years to eat around that $1,000 per one. And if you look at the price now, let's check the price now. Dot is just $9. It's just $9. So if you buy an old now, probably in the next couple of years, you should be seeing it at, say, $1,000. So if I go down, if I go and show you, okay, let's see how much it has even done so far. The percentage has done over time. So over time, it has done 240%, 229%, as over the period of when it first launched. It's all-time low around that last year when I was telling people to buy. It was around that $3, $4, but it's all-time low in August was $2.69. And as of today, it's already $9. Okay. So so it's a good coin you can buy and hold for long-term purpose. But during the course of the week, I'm going to put up a video. I'll drop it on the group so that you guys can watch it. Okay, so for folks that want to get the course, I'll drop my account. Once you make payment, just send me a message, probably on WhatsApp. Or you can send me an email. So everyone, thank you for coming. So like I said, guys, during the course of the week, I'll be dropping. There's 6 coins I'll be dropping for us for this year. I've been studying the coins, and I think they'll do very well. Okay, Femi said I should. Okay, if I'm not. Femi, that's the account number. My WhatsApp number. Okay. If you want to add me, you have to put 234 because I'm not in the country right now. So that's my WhatsApp number. You can chat me up on WhatsApp. If I don't answer you on time, please don't be annoyed. Sometimes I have a lot of messages, 100 messages. Sometimes that's kind. So just drop me a message, okay? I'll drop my assistant message on the group too. Can always chat her up too. She will answer you. If you have any question, that's my office. I mean, that's the office number that you can talk to in Nigeria. They will answer you. So guys, thanks for coming. So those in the paid group, don't worry, I'll do a video for you guys during the week and I'll drop it on the groups. Okay. Thank you. Have a nice week.
Cheers, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Good night.
Thank you, boss.
Yeah.